They beat the students today. Tomorrow it could be you. What if I told you that this protest is not about students anymore? It's about you, your family, your children, your right to question the government, your right to stand on a road with a placard without fearing a lathi. Here's the biggest mistake Indians are making today. We're asking, which political party are these students supporting? We should be asking, can the state beat its own citizens for demanding answers? Because if the answer is yes, then every Indian has already lost. Stay with me till the end, because this is not a political video. This is about the future of democracy itself. Stop looking at the flag. Look at the bruises. Every time a protest happens in India, we do something predictable. We stop looking at the issue. Instead, we begin investigating the political background of the protesters. Are they left, right? AAP, Congress, BJP, ABVP, NSUI, SFI, AISA, independent. The moment we attach a political label, our moral compass changes. If they belong to our side, we justify everything. If they belong to their side, we justify nothing. This is exactly how democracies slowly become polarized. The Constitution never asked the political identity of a citizen before protecting fundamental rights. Neither should we. The biggest lie Indians have been told. We've been conditioned to believe something dangerous. If you don't like the leadership, you shouldn't support the movement. That is false. Movements and leadership are two different things. You may disagree with every speech delivered by a student leader. You may think they made strategic mistakes. You may believe they failed to build wider public support. Fine. Criticize them. But answer this. Does flawed leadership cancel constitutional rights? Of course not. The right to peaceful protest doesn't depend on popularity. It depends on the constitution. CJP may have failed. The students have not. Let's confront the uncomfortable reality. Many people believe the movement has suffered because of the way its leadership has handled it. Some feel the leadership became more interested in political optics than building a broad national consensus. Others believe communication failures alienated ordinary citizens who might otherwise have supported the cause. Those criticisms deserve debate. Leadership can make mistakes. Leadership can lose public trust. Leadership can even fail. But when leadership fails, citizens do not lose their constitutional rights. The issues remain. Students remain. Their demands remain. The constitution remains. Do not confuse dissatisfaction with leadership for rejection of justice. Why every parent should be worried, forget politics. Imagine this. Your son, your daughter, your younger brother, your niece, they leave home believing they live in a democracy. They join a peaceful protest. Hours later, they're running from lattice, bleeding, terrified. Would your first question be, what political party do you support? Or would your first instinct be, why was force used against my child? That answer tells you everything. The police are not above the constitution. The police perform an essential function. They protect society. They maintain law and order. Their work deserves respect. But respect cannot mean immunity from accountability. The police are not masters of the constitution. They are servants of it. Every uniform carries power. Every power carries limits. If force is used, it must satisfy constitutional principles of legality, necessity, and proportionality. If those standards are violated, accountability must follow. A democracy is not judged by how it treats obedient citizens. It is judged by how it treats citizens who disagree. Today it is students, tomorrow it will be someone else. History follows a familiar pattern. Today students, tomorrow farmers. The next day lawyers, journalists, doctors, government employees, small traders, retired pensioners. Every restriction accepted today becomes tomorrow's precedent. Rights rarely disappear overnight. They disappear one exception at a time. This is exactly what the Constitution was written for. The Constitution was never written to protect popular opinions. Popular opinions don't need protection. It exists to protect unpopular voices from arbitrary power. Freedom of speech means nothing if it survives only when the government approves. The right to peaceful assembly means nothing if it exists only on paper. Constitutional rights become meaningful only when they protect those with whom we disagree. This is not a request to support every student leader. It is not a request to support every slogan. It is not a request to support any political party. It is a request to defend one simple principle. No government should become so powerful that citizens become afraid of asking questions. The day fear replaces dialogue, democracy begins to weaken. The day laws replace conversation, constitutional morality suffers. The day we justify violence because the victim belongs to the other side, we stop being citizens and become spectators. The next time you watch a student protest, don't ask, who are they? Ask, if this happened to my child, what would I expect from my country? That answer is the only politics that matters. If constitutional rights belong only to those we agree with, they are no longer rights. They are privileges. And democracies do not survive on privileges. They survive on rights that belong equally to every citizen.